Okay, taking a little hike. Let's have the guys introduce themselves.
Dan, or MrDSW.
I'm James, also known as Gerfmeister.
And Gerfmeister, you set this up again today. What do you got going on today?
So we're doing the new Millennium Loop Trail, which should be about 11.5 miles or so, and we're starting and ending here and going around the neighborhoods of Calabasas where the rich and famous live.
And do you know how many geocaches we're going after today?
I think almost 50, if not more.
That's correct.
So.
Approaching our first geocache of the day. Looks like it's a little bit off trail. And we got it. Got our second one. That's a little decon container in a bush. So we're replacing this because Don J passed away a couple of years ago, and we're just trying to keep his geocaches active. When tethered 4 feet off the trail, and just only one place it could be, it wasn't there, so we went ahead and replaced it. Just got to this little geo trail, went up there, and Dan has now found pretty much every one of the caches so far. So we're going to start and hopefully beat him to the next one. Right, got another one just a little off the trail, but fairly easy to find if you're Dan. Next cache we're going to is 900 steps. And now I see why. So one of the geocaches we found, been here for almost 10 years. 41507, one of those old style, hike to it, and there's an ammo can. So nice cache. A nice little bridge here. Geocache, we found it quickly. It was a decon container. Surprisingly, it was open and completely full of water. So we sat here and ate our lunch, let the log dry out, and now it's back on to get some more. So this is a Foo's bullet container, kind of an interesting little story where he and his son were out doing some caching in the desert, and a man about 86 years old took a shot at him, and ricochet hit his son's in the leg. His son was fine. When the surgeon took the fragments out of his son's leg, he put them in this container, and the container is now a geocache. Sign says steep switchbacks. They are not kidding. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We just came down this, and I'm glad we didn't have to go up it. Coming out of the hills, got a few little tiny houses here. So I found this one on the ground. When we opened up, everything was soaking wet. That's because an animal had chewed through it. So, Star ZZZ, one of your containers, is now hanging in a tree in Calabasas. There's an ammo can, but this area has been turned into a play area. Got a little swing up here and all kinds of little stuff. So apparently somebody found it and must have taken it away. Anyways, they left a water bottle here, and we've replaced the cache with a water bottle. So it looks like the high point of our trail. Just a quick little look around. The shadows are getting long. It's a time to really appreciate a nice quick find. As the sun goes there behind the hill, have 2 geocaches to go, and then a couple miles to hike out. Should make it before we need flashlights. All right, Dan went in off the trail about 30 feet, got the cache, so we're gonna move on. We still have light and we still have a couple miles, but we got all the geocaches we're gonna get. Dan, what'd you think?
It was really good. It's a long hike. I think we're over 11 or 12 miles or so by the end of it. I'd planned on doing this in 3 different hikes, but got it all done today with you guys.
Very good. James, what'd you think?
Definitely long, a little tired, but profitable day. We got a lot of caches, and I think we all had a great time.
I think so. I think we had a few DNFs. We replaced a lot of geocaches. I'll have to do a final count, but I think it's somewhere around 43 at least, and that's a pretty darn good day
Yeah.
for hiking.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for joining us.